we are F-Secure. So we're a cybersecurity company who is producing consumer cybersecurity components that telecom operators can put into their own applications or into their own gateways, right? So we work with 160 partners globally, and we specifically focus on the telecom area. So this is a very important show from that perspective. We've been here actually for, I think this is like the 6th time since the very beginning when the NetworkX established, basically. I think past 4 years we've had a booth here, so it's been highly successful. We usually have like tens of meetings every day, and it's been driving a lot of traffic here. So when I look at the ecosystem, I think it's very interesting to see, especially from like the router manufacturers, the Wi-Fi management providers, and everybody in the ecosystem, like how people are kind of coming together and going in a similar direction. So for us, it's important that we see kind of that trend line that we can also line our products towards as well. Well, first of all, the show, I think from the size point of view, this is like the perfect size. You can meet everybody, you can walk everywhere, you can easily communicate, and there's just a lot of like, almost like friends and family here because we've been doing this for such a long time, so it's very, very convenient for us. But I think the important things that we've seen now are more around like the router ecosystem developments, right? So there's a lot of cloud-based components, so a lot of people are moving from hardware to software, like they are bringing new capabilities that the operators can actually make money with, as opposed to just paying for the hardware. So that's been a very positive development, especially that what we've seen this year. And also we've had, I think one of the highlights is the Purple event, which was kind of part of this as well, and that has picked up quite significantly. It has driven a lot of traffic here. And it has provided kind of us also the certainty that this market is really developing going forward. NetworkX has actually helped us accelerate our router business quite significantly. We have, since there are practically all the router manufacturers, at least all the key ones are here. So we created actually a partner program that has been a tremendous commercial success for us, where we have connected with all the router manufacturers in advance. So then when we go to our operator customers, we don't have to tell them that, hey, we will deploy on this device or that device. We have already like all the partnerships that we have, and that was actually driven a lot by the NetworkX, because this is where we started all that about 6 years ago. So one of the biggest emerging kind of a product areas that we see for ourselves at the moment is scam protection. That has been like one of the biggest drivers for us. And I think like we come from the router security space. We have been doing that for a long time here in NetworkX, but now we're kind of trying to expand into other software areas as well. So protecting customers not only on the devices that you see all around here, but also on their mobile phones and so forth. And that has kind of, the NetworkX allows us to connect with all those operators here all at once. Yeah, so as I said before, we actually have, since we know already quite a lot of people, so we have a lot of pre-scheduled meetings. But the foot traffic alone, and then also we've worked with the organizers here to actually link us with some of the other new opportunities as well. So we do find a lot of good new leads here. But more importantly, like we have kind of a continuing discussions, like if we don't meet with our partners for like a year or something like that, then we always meet them in NetworkX.